Good morning, Cancer. Welcome back to my channel. Um, I've already shuffled the cards, and I just want to ask. I didn't do a regular reading for y'all this month, so I'm going to do one today. This is for the month of March, which will be the rest of March. And I've already shuffled the cards and got everything ready. The only thing that sort of came through whenever what came through was like doing things just like menial everyday tasks, and that's like how you realize who you are and what your spiritual gifts are, and that you're protected, and that there's not really much that you have to do except for to believe in yourself. um so I just want to ask my spirit guides and your spirit guides to guide me in this reading, and yeah, give me the best messages for the sign of Cancer and whoever may be watching this reading. Thank you, spirit. I'm going to clear the energy with the sound bowl. All right. I'm gonna use some mostly oracle cards, I think, and I'm house sitting and dog sitting for a friend, so that's why I haven't been on here. So I'm just gonna do the best I can and see where we go. I'm gonna start out with the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle because that's what Spirit led me to do, and this will be like the second time I've used these cards. All right, on the bottom we got passion. I'll show you the card there. I might have to move that incense. It says the frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long lasting wisdom fill us up. Yeah, the energy I got was like that. Yeah, you learn who you are, you become who you are by just your everyday task. It's not like it has to be something that's dramatic, or it may not even seem like awe inspiring to you, but actually it's how you become who you're truly meant to be. And then got 40 under that, and it says soul time. The frequency of soul time asks you to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Whew, I'm getting a little emotional. This is good. Like, yeah, this is just all the energy I felt, like who you are and what you're meant to be, Cancer. That's who you are and who you're meant to be, and that's who you're going to be. It's really no great mystery because everything is inside of you, and it's like I feel like it's about this is for all of us, even like the collective. It's about remembering and awakening to who we are. All right, thank you, Spirit. And then realization. Ooh, these cards are good. These cards are good. I get so emotional every time I use these cards, and this is the second time. The frequency of, oh, here, I didn't show it to you. Yeah, this is such a good message. Thank you, Spirit. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in the world. That's what I was talking about. It's just like living your life day to day and just in the menial things. That's how we become an expression of who we truly are to everybody and everyone around us. Ooh, these are so good. Thank you, Spirit. And then healing. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is going to be healing for you because that's healing. And it says, the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes through us that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Yeah, so this whole process is about healing, and enlightenment. That's what the whole process is about. Whew. I'm going to go ahead and do this one too. Integration. And it's the number 3, integration. That's mind, body, spirit, integration. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Ooh, these cards are so good. Thank you, Spirit. I want to leave all these out, but I really don't have the space. But well, yeah, I do. I'm just going to do them like this right here because I want to see what else comes out. And I'm going to do something a little different. Like I'm trying to learn how to do things on here. I don't know if I can change. No, that didn't change it. Let's see. I wanted to change the camera, and I don't know if I can. Maybe I'm not going to be able to. All right, this worked fine before I swapped. Before I started the video. Let me see if I can do it right there. Okay, I'll have to figure that out, but I don't want to mess this video up, so I'll just wait. I'm trying to switch to the webcam, and I really don't see a way to do it now. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, so that's those, and then let's see. I really just think on the bottom is what was meant for you, because that was exactly the message. I will, Spirit, can I get one more card, maybe to tie all this together? Because that's exactly what the energy that I was feeling when I was getting ready for the reading. But I really want y'all to see me like shuffle the cards. I always meditate over them, get them ready, and then I start with the energy on the bottom because that's what I'm usually led to talk about. But then I do like to pull a card, pull a card. So like that's the overall, that's what's going on. Is there any advice or guidance or anything to tie all this together, Spirit? Can I get one more card to tie all this together? May not happen. I mean, I can't add anything to what Spirit says. Okay, I'm gonna go 3 times, and if I don't get anything, then I'm just gonna move on to the color cards. Spirit, this is for Kent. Thank you. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. On the bottom, you got dynamic, 23, and that's a 5, so that's about change, and it could be about like a struggle, chaos, blocks, anything like that. I don't feel like that's going to affect your energy, but I think that's just saying, as we do our day-to-day things, how we react to whatever comes toward us, any kind of changes, any kind of struggles, obstacles, that's the real us. That is the true us, and that's how the world perceives us, is how we conduct ourselves. Dynamic. Let me show it to you. Oh wait, it's on the bottom. Yeah, dynamic. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Yeah, and I think it's saying, that's how we need to conduct ourselves. That's how we manifest. We always want to be in a positive frequency when we're manifesting, and we always want to be giving it says ease, grace, and joy, but we also want to be grateful, have gratitude all the time. And yeah, this card does tie all these together really good, so I'm going to put it here. And then the card that actually came out was Miracle. Like Miracle. And it's a 33, which is a master number. Yeah, it's a master number. Look at 33 if you don't know about the number 33. Look it up. The frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore a belief that anything is possible. These cards are so good, yes, because we are part of source. Everything, every single thing is part of source, and we are too. We're all the same. Everything, we're all everything is tied together. We're all one. We're all one. Yeah. So miracle yacht. So expect. I mean, I feel like this is saying expect. And yeah, there was something about the full moon. I actually meant to write down when the full moon happens, and I could look it up on my phone, but I'll let you look it up. There is a new moon coming soon. You can look in the sky and see that that's obvious, and it's going to be eclipse moon. I'm not sure the exact date. I think maybe the 25th, but just look it up to see. All right, thank you, Spirit. Man, those cards are so good. All right, Spirit, this is for Cancer. I'm going to do the color cards next. And on the bottom, you've got cyan, and it says build your confidence. Yeah, and see, that's what I was saying, it's just realizing that it's like realizing, that you are capable of anything and you are manifesting and co-creating with Spirit. You are co-creating with Spirit. And then ground yourself on that. Yeah, after that at the bottom, ground yourself. So yeah, just stay grounded. And I feel like you're doing this, but I feel like it's just reminding you that the little things are like the most important things. The little everyday menial things that we do every day are the most important thing. And then under that is magenta. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. And yeah, that's just all this we've already talked about. It's all inside of you. I've already said that. It's all inside of you. Like we are wakening up, becoming enlightening, and remembering. And the further we go on our path and in our journey, the more we're going to become aware of, and the easier it's going to be. Not saying life's ever going to be easy, but like it's just going to be easier to trust and to believe and to express ourselves. Uh, the way we want the world to see us, and the way we want our world to be. And then chocolate, nourish yourself. So this is like everything I've already talked about. Nourish your body and soul. Not so much this card, but the next one. But yeah, make sure you know that, yeah, the little menial things. And that's definitely like taking care of yourself, drinking plenty of water, eating the right things, putting the right things into our body, because what we put in is what comes out. And it also affects our health and everything else. And then plum, overcome your challenges. These cards are so good. Overcome your challenges. Yeah, that's and that's the way the world perceives us, is by how we conduct ourselves and how we react to things and how we show ourselves in the world. These cards are just so good, and I'm going to stop here. They just keep going. They're so good. Brilliance, discover your sparkle. So yeah, as you do just the menial, everyday task of living, you can do your spiritual work and discover your sparkle, your brilliance, who you are. And you can also, when you sparkle, that people see that. That's what people see as your sparkle. And it doesn't have to be shiny and magnificent, because trust me, if it's dramatic and negative, they see that. That's what they're going to think about you. If it's good and gentle, it can be like to you, like, well, that didn't really mean much. But yeah, if it's from your heart and your true authentic self, it means a lot to other people. It does. It means more than you know. And like, we awaken other people when we're awakened and when we come into contact with them. All right, thank you, Spirit. They just keep going. Good cards. Spirit, this is for Cancer. What's the color card for Cancer? This color card is like a card that you could, a color that you can meditate on, or it might say get out into nature, or you could wear this color. It's just the color that would be good for Cancer right now, for the sign of Cancer. Spirit, what is the color for Cancer? I love these cards. All right, Spirit, this is for Cancer. That one wanted to come out, but it didn't. Spirit, this is for Cancer. What is the card for Cancer? Man, I've got so many cards out. This is Spirit, this is for Cancer. This is a little different than my usual setup, so Spirit, this is for Cancer. If these messages resonate with you, you know, and you enjoy the message, give me a like, a thumbs up, you know, subscribe, share the message with somebody you think it might be helpful to. And yeah, leave a comment. You know, I love comments. I don't really get a lot, but I mean, I just started. Like, this is starting my second month on YouTube. And yeah, I would like to see my community and my channel grow, you know, and I'm so thankful for everybody that's here. And yeah, I'm so thankful to Spirit and my guides and your guides, you know. Thank you, Spirit, for the messages I get. And then we got, once again, we got ground yourself on the bottom. So pretty sure we already had that ground yourself, and it's Auburn. You can see that. But the colors for you, oh, these are good. You can, and they look good together too. So you could like wear these colors or meditate on them, whatever, however it speaks to you. You know, let your intuition guide you, because I know you're very intuitive, Cancer. Burgundy, awaken to your passion, and that's a 10, which is a 1, which is a magician. So it's like, yeah, I feel like you've got everything that you need. I feel like you are manifesting. And yeah, burgundy is the color for you. And then also pearl, connect to the divine. Yeah, so make sure that you're doing your spiritual work, you know, your spiritual practice, that you make time during your day to talk to your guides and to talk to Spirit, you know, because that's how we stay connected, you know, that's how we stay in alignment. All right, thank you, Spirit. Oh, I wished I could switch to the webcam so you could see the cards. I put so much work into that. And now I don't know how to do it. Oh, that's funny. All right, I'm going to pull you a Moonology card. On the bottom, you've got a gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. You're very close to achieving your goal. And yeah, and I feel like that's true, because I feel like that's what this is saying, you know. It doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be hard. It's just your everyday life, you know, finding joy and connection in your everyday life. And that's how, I want to say the word witness, but I know that's like, I don't want to offend anybody but, or, you know, or put anybody off. But yeah, that's just, well, that's what life is about, you know, is our expression of who we are to others, you know. That's, you can't help it. You're going to be a witness whether you want to be or not, basically. All right, Spirit, this is for Cancer. What is the message for Cancer? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Okay. I guess I'll just take all of these since they all came out. There's 4 of them. All right. New Moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. So yeah, if there's anything that you're going through and you know you're questioning, wondering why, you know, how you need to react, what you need to do, this is always for everything we do, even the little menial task, you know, bring love into the situation. So yeah, just make sure that you're approaching everything from a place of unconditional love, because really that's what life is all about. And once we learn to love ourselves unconditionally, we can love others unconditionally. Because like, I'm not gonna say old. I'm in my 50s, so, but you know, I only just like a couple of years ago really realized what unconditional love is, and it's because somebody showed me what unconditional love was. You know, so all right. Let's see. The cards you got are luck, new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. So yeah, just remember that luck is on your side. And I don't really believe so much as in luck as I do in karma. And And what you reap, you'll sow. You know, what we put out is what comes back to us. Not necessarily like a punitive way. I'm not saying in a punitive way that what you reap is what you sow, but it can be. It can be. But what I'm saying is, you know, when whatever frequency we're in and we put out, that's the frequency that's going to come back to us. So it's not really that it's punitive. It's just that the universe giving us back what we're asking for because that's what we're putting out. That's how we are our frequency and how we're resonating, and that's what's going to return to us. Okay, and then you got confidence is your key. New Moon and Leo. This could be something during Leo time or something, and you know, I'm not sure. Just take it however it resonates for you, Cancer. And then void of course moon. Now you have to look at your birth chart and where the moon is in your for your sign and your birth to see when the void of moon is. Well, that's what I do. I don't know a lot about astrology, but I'm trying to learn more. But nothing will come of this situation, whatever it is. That's during a void of course moon. So use your intuition on that. And like I feel like these messages are for people that know what's going on. And then full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. So your dreams need a practical plan. If there's something that you're wanting to accomplish and, you know, a goal you're wanting to meet or something you're wanting to create, you have to have a practical plan. That's what this is saying. All right. Thank you, Spirit. And then I'm going to use all these Oracle cards because I love them so much. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's see, what do we got on the bottom here? Between Worlds. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, Between Worlds. I think this is just saying, you know, that you're learning all this. That like, and I think we're all always going to be between worlds because we never stop learning. And I think that's just like an affirmation of, yeah, that. But it also shows that you are making progress because it's going from a colorless, darkness, nothing gray to a beautiful world because you are learning these things and you're incorporating them into your daily life, I feel like. All right, Spirit, this is for Cancer. What can I get for Cancer? What can I get for Cancer, Spirit? Thank you. All right, 10. So we had that Magician energy before. This is regeneration. So this is like a rebirth, and it's like you're changing and you're growing and you're being renewed by Spirit, and also your higher self. You know, you're growing. And yeah, like you can see the past and it's helpful now. It's helpful to you. Everything that you've been through, you know how to use that. You know how to incorporate it into the things that you're doing now to, it's like, I'll just give this example. It's like you went to school for 12 years, kindergarten through being a senior in the 12th grade. And everything that you learned, everything that you learned, you see how that it's valuable in your world every day as you do things, just your everyday life. And I feel like that's what this is saying. All right, yeah, and then new life after that on the bottom. So yeah, it's like all these things are leading you to a new life. You know, that's going to be such a great life and a better life, and it's because of your awareness and who you are and unconditional love and Spirit and your Spirit guides. It's because you're connected and you realize who and what you are. Yeah, I feel like that's what this is saying. So that's the card that came out, regeneration. Is there anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else for Cancer in this deck? And I've got 2 more decks there to do. I don't know. Thank you, Spirit. Come here. The dog's dog's just trying to bark. Hey, Betty. Hey, Mama. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to use those, but this right here. Yeah. So on the bottom is message in a bottle. And I feel like, that's just being connected to your guides. Could be a message coming in from somebody. I don't know what's going on in your life, but it could be a message coming in from somebody, but definitely from spirit and from your guides. And then the card that came out is Fork in the Road. And I just feel like that's saying that there's some decision. Yeah, that's what this is saying. There's some decision. I think there might be some. This is for some Cancer. It may not be for everybody, but it's for somebody. There's a decision that you're working on trying to make, and you're wondering what you should do. You're wondering what you should do, and just trust and believe and stay balanced, because that's 15, which would be a 6. This is a 4, like you've built on a strong foundation, a firm foundation. So you're coming from a good place to make this decision, and listen to your spirit and to your guides. I believe, and I feel like that's where, and it could be from like your network, your family, your friends, somebody, just take it as it resonates. But yeah, there's a message that's going to come in that's going to like assist you with making some decision, and so you'll know that you'll feel like you're making the right decision. And this TikTok, I feel like it's just saying like it's a decision that you're going to be making soon. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, now I'm going to pull. Let's see. This is the spirit animal, wild and the spirit animal oracle. Yeah. And I feel like this is about this other that just came out. It says watch and wait on the bottom here. Watch and wait. So yeah, like there's going to be a time with that TikTok. There's going to be a time, and you're going to know, because yeah, it says watch and wait. So you're going to know when is the right time to make the decision. And I feel like you'll know that you're making the right decision, because see, it's number 53. That's an 8, which is about your life path. So yeah, it's going to be something that's meant for you, and you're going to make the right decision. I feel like that's what that card is about. All right, Spirit, this is for Cancer. What's the card for Cancer? Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Are you helping me read? I'm talking to him like he's a baby. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Oh. This is for Spirit. Spirit. This is for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. This is for Cancer. All right, let's see. Spirit, can I get a card for Cancer? What is the card for Cancer? Oh, goodness gracious. All right, I'm not going to take all of these, but I'm going to take this one. These flipped over. Maybe this is more than one message. Let me see. All right. All right, I'm going to take them all, because let's see what we got on the bottom. I've never got this card before. Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. So yeah, like Catcher, I feel like you're being asked to do things, to trust in yourself, and number 20. This is number 2. Yeah, to make decisions, but with this dolphin spirit, it says this and that are true. This and that are true. So see both sides of situations, or problems. Look at both sides, and bring your ideas to life. And like, if these resonate for you, use your own intuition with these cards too, because this is like a lot. All right. You got Chameleon Spirit, act as if. Yeah. And that's how we manifest. Act as if. See the Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture. All right. This is a specific message for somebody. Um, and then you've got grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. So somebody, and this may be about that decision that we were talking about earlier. I'm not sure if it is. Use your intuition. If it is, you'll know. See the big picture. See the big picture. This and that are true. This and that are true. Bring your ideas to life. Um, act as if. Act as if what you want is already here. That's manifesting. And take a leap of faith. Don't be scared. But watch and wait, because you'll know when the right time is. Um, and in the meantime, this is also tied to this whole reading, because the menial tasks we do, our everyday mundane life, that's how we put ourselves out to the world. That's the real us. That's the real us. Tend to the This is mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. Tend to the small things. But while you're doing that, act as if. And then dove spirit, be peace. Be peace. Just know when you're manifesting, just know that what's meant for you is not going to pass you by. And with that 8, that was, I said life path with that 8 card. I don't know where it went. And this regeneration you're manifesting. But act as if and be peace. When we know, when we're confident in what we want and why. That's another card that I saw whenever I was getting ready, was the why card, whenever I was preparing for your reading. And it's like, ask yourself, why do you want these things? Why do you want this? Why do you want that? And the why, when you know the why, you can be at peace, because like you're definitely going to know, that, hey, I want this because it's on my path. It's meant for me, and it makes me happy, and it's, I'm in alignment with that. So yeah, and we can be peaceful when we're working with that kind of energy, but and putting that frequency out, and it's coming back to us because it is meant for us. And remember that number 8, it's on your life path. All right, thank you, Spirit. That was so many cards. And then, and it might be about work. You got Ant Spirit on the bottom again. I just feel led to show you these. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. So yeah, you could be working with somebody else, but you're definitely working with Spirit. And yeah, so make sure that you are working with Spirit and your guides. And freedom is yours. Freedom is yours, the horse spirit. Freedom is yours. Yeah, whenever we're peaceful, we are free. We are free. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, one more Oracle card. Let's see. This is going to be a long one, but that's okay. If you're still here, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. Divinity on the bottom. That's on the bottom. So yeah, this is air divinity. When we're living our true, authentic self, and we're allowing ourself to shine, just in our day-to-day life, every single moment, when we're authentic and true to ourselves and love ourselves, we can't help but love the world and everything and everyone in it. We can't. It's not that we don't see the positive and the negative, but we accept it for what it is, and we work to change the things that we can, and even the things that we can't, we work to change. That's what I was saying. Like witness, like just being ourselves, but not not so much witness as our frequency. The frequency that we put out changes the frequency of the world. I mean, it's going to change the frequency of the world. It does. We affect everything that we come into contact with, just like everything that we come into contact with affects us. But it's how we react or respond to it that's important. As long as we keep our vibration up, we're going to change the vibration of the world. And I feel like that's what this is saying with this divinity card. All right, Spirit, this is for Cancer. Can you give me a card for the sign of Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. This is for Cancer. I brought 9 decks of cards with me, but I don't think I'm going to get to use them all. Spirit, this is for Cancer. What is the card for Cancer? I will pull some tarot cards just like, well, I don't even say that. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay. This is definitely a Pisces. I really think of Pisces when I get this card, but also Cancer because you're a water sign, and Scorpio. But yeah, this is just focus on the bottom here. Focus. Just live your life. Be your true, authentic self. Focus on that. Staying grounded. Yeah, and remember I was talking about how your gifts would become available to you. That's one thing I got. It's like you would be awakening to gifts. You'd be awakening to gifts. And yeah, maybe this is one of them. Psychic. Maybe that's one of them. If it's for you, it's for you. Don't try to make it for you if it's not for you. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's see. I am going to pull. Let's see. On the bottom, you've got the 10 of Swords. So yeah, that's a lot of being like caught up in your head, but it's also like the end of a cycle, and I feel like that's why the regeneration card's here, because you know where you've come from and you know where you're going. I feel like that's what this is saying. Yellow Star, there's a lot of healing, so I feel like you're healing from a lot of stuff. And this is just going to be, I just want to do this for, you got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, see, there's death and rebirth. I feel like this is just, yeah, like new opportunities. This is about doing ideas, being creative and stuff. And yeah, I feel like it's after all this, and it is what's healing you. I've already said this in this reading. You know, it's what's healing you, and you are at the end of a cycle, and you are starting new things. I feel like, Cancer. Spirit, are there any messages for Cancer? Anything else for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. Anything else for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. All right, that's 3. On the bottom, you've got this 2 of Swords. Yeah, so you may be making a decision about something. You may be at a stalemate. But remember what I said, you know, there is a time. Watch and wait. And you can do it confidently. Whatever the changes that you're wanting to make, or whatever you're wanting to take on, whatever that was talking about, you know, you can do it confidently. You're going to be able to do it confidently. And yeah, because do what you love. Look at this. The Queen of Cups and the Lovers. The Lover is the choice card. It used to be called the choice card. But yeah, do what you love. Do what you are going to be doing what you love, because remember I said it was 8, which is your life path. And whenever you make this decision, whenever you make that decision we were talking about earlier, you know, any decision, make it because it's, do what you love, because it's, do things because that's what you love to do. And I'm not saying, you know, like shirk or put off things that you don't like doing. And in that case, you know, find ways to love it. Like, find ways to express love every day while you're doing what you're doing. You know, like, we got to wash the dishes. You know, I don't know why I said wash the dishes. We got to wash the dishes. I don't like washing dishes. We got to wash the dishes. Put some music on that you love. Call a friend and set the phone up and talk to them while you're doing your dishes. You know, I don't know. Do things that you love while you're doing things that you don't necessarily love so much. You know, I feel like that's what this is saying. Live in love. Live in it, love, and express your love. I feel like that's what this is saying. Yeah, and see, you're manifesting. You definitely want to be you know, putting out the frequency of love when you're manifesting. That's what this is saying. This is just confirmation of this, everything we've been talking about, Cancer. All right. And then that's going to bring you this 10 of Pentacles. That's going to bring you a healthy life, a healthy home, a happy, everything you want, stability. You know, you're gonna know your self worth. Like this is just so good. Yeah, just and this is just the everyday things that we do, and whenever you do this, you're going to manifest this. You're going to be living the best life that you could live, the best life that you could live. All right, thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to close this out with a treasure from Takashi because I feel like they always close it out so good. Consideration is on the bottom, and then anticipation, and light, and process after that. These cards are all just what we've been talking about. Consideration, pay attention, let nothing move past without your examination. Be reflective, do not make any hasty decisions. Many special moments are unfolding for your attention. That's that ace. Where did that ace of, well, I think it was on the bottom earlier, the ace of wands. If you carefully look at what has brought you to this now moment, remember I said everything at your life, kindergarten to high school, your life, everything that you want. If you look carefully at what has brought you to this now moment, you will see how much of yourself deserves your loving consideration. Your loving consideration. Love yourself unconditionally and love the world around you unconditionally. Anticipation. Anticipation creates a feeling of excitement. Hold that feeling of anticipation as you embark on your next course of action. Unusual occurrences may not be anticipated, but don't waste any time worrying either. Don't worry. Stay happy and positive. Remember, when you're manifesting, stay in the right frequency. Let go of expectations. They only take you out of the now moment. When you anticipate, you can enjoy the fun of the whole journey. Anticipation. Remember, I said that knowing that this is what's meant for me, and this is why I'm doing it. The why is anticipation, because it's meant for me, and that's what I love. Let go of expectations. They only take you out of the now moment. When you anticipate, you can enjoy the fun of the whole journey right here and now. So yeah, definitely stay in the here and now. Light, light. Allow more love and light into everything you do. All your menial, everyday tasks as you go about living your life. Allow more love and light into everything you do. Remember, you are love and light in action. Fear is heavy. Love is light. Do not complain if you are in darkness. Rather, stop and turn on the light. And I talked about that earlier, about, like, I don't like washing the dishes, but I could put on some music or something that I'm love while I'm doing it. I feel like that's what this is talking about. You don't need to take life so seriously. Lighten up. Be joyous and radiant, and your pathway is lit. You can light the way for others. This is the witness part. You can light the way for others with ease and confidence at this time. That's what this message is all about. It's putting your frequency out in the world and changing the world, Cancer. Process. Allow, these cards are so good. Allow and enjoy the process of your life without rushing to the goal. I don't know if I showed it to you. Without rushing to the goal. Without rushing to the goal. Experiences are part of the journey. You don't have to understand them all to enjoy the process. Now is the time to look at how you approach and do things. Perhaps make some changes. And we talked about that. We talked about those changes. But those changes are meant for you, and you'll know when to make them. For what worked for you in the past may not necessarily be the best process for the future. Yeah, so these are so good. All right, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. This is for the sign of Cancer. What is the card? That was just the energy on the bottom. Focus. I'm pretty sure we had focus before on something. I know we did. I think it was in these cards. The Sacred Symbols Oracle. Focus. It's on the bottom, and then your card is actually here that came out. Focus. You create more of whatever you focus upon. Remember, make sure you stay in the right frequency to manifest, because whatever you put out is what's going to come back to you. You create more of whatever you focus upon. Be aware of where your thoughts take you, for this is where you are focusing your energy. Yeah, everything starts out as a thought and imagination, and then it becomes a belief, and then it becomes a reality. Um, be aware of where your thoughts take you, for this is where you are focusing your energy, and this energy flows to turn your thoughts into realities. Focusing does not mean narrowing down your vision, but rather of widening your awareness whilst being sure of your target. Thank you, Spirit. These are so good. All right. And listening. All right. Yeah. Intuition, your guides, spirit, your heart, listening to your heart, your intuition. Now is the time to listen to your intuition. Slow down and quieten the mind chatter. Listen to your own words and ensure you're using positive language. Make sure, yeah, that's definitely something that we do constantly all the time, and we have to be very aware of that, is our self-talk, is how we talk to ourselves. Love yourself unconditionally. When you hear others, make sure you really listen to your own words and ensure you are using positive language. When you hear others, make sure you really listen to what is being said, and remember to listen to more than just the words. Listen to your world with your heart. Thank you, Spirit. These messages are so good, and thank you for Cancer for spending the time with me. I hope you made it through the whole video, and yeah, I hope you have a great rest of March. Yeah, I'm getting tongue tied. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you, Cancer.